Communication is so much more effective when you have a physical model in your hand than when you're simply talking with words or looking on a screen or on a piece of paper. Our customers have seen this technology really transform their design process. Customers like Motorola, by getting physical prototypes into the customer's hands, they were able to get much better feedback. That allowed them to reduce the development time, reduce the development cost, and ultimately end up with an award-winning product.
ZCorp is the hands-down leader in speed, affordability, and color. Compared to other ways of making a part, ZCorp is 7 to 10 times faster. We can solve a problem and get you communicating within hours instead of days. We're much more affordable on a piece-part basis. You can make a handheld part for between $10 and $20, compared to hundreds of dollars for competitors. And we're the only system in the world that offers full-color text labeling and all kinds of other communication benefits to the surface of the geometry, and that's critical to the communication function.
Time to market is extremely important. It doesn't do you any good to have a great idea and then by the time you get it to market, someone else beats you to market.
You've got a design, you've got a new idea, you've got an alternative you want to explore, and you only have a few hours to hit your deadline and get in and make the presentation. If that part comes 2 days later, it doesn't do you any good.
You may try 10 different designs, which you can do by just printing 10 different parts, get the reaction, or see what the function is like.
One of our leading customers is in the footwear business, and when they come out with a new design, it's critical that they have worked out all the manufacturing issues well in advance so they can get to market on time. If you have color, you've got the ability to draw the eye to all kinds of important cosmetic details, all kinds of important manufacturing details. You can draw contrast between surfaces. It makes it a much more effective communication tool. In our minds, it's crazy not to use all that real estate on the outside of the three-dimensional part to convey more information, because 3D printing is really all about communication.
The ZCorp machine is really allowing us to react in ways that we never thought possible simply because of its speed. You can put it in an office, it's quiet enough to use, you don't need a whole lot of sophisticated temperature controls or humidity controls, it doesn't have to be in an enclosed room, and anybody can use it, and that for us is fantastic.
We use the machine, or we have used the machine, pretty close to 24 hours a day.
The machine has paid for itself, I believe, in the first year.
Our company is a product development and design company. To date, we have probably done business with over 300 different companies, and we keep the machine busy. We build parts on it every day. We couldn't have taken care of all of our clients' needs had it not been for the ZCorp machine.
When we build a prototype, the engineer holds on to it. Marketing never sees it because they never give it up, and it stays in a small realm of insurance before the tooling is produced. When we are talking about very fast iterations or the ability to do multiples very easily, now it moves into a focus group. Now it moves into, well, I'll build one for you, no problem. We'll build 6 of them and we'll pass them around. Let's build a number of different ones and we'll get some feedback about which one they like the best.
Many of our customers do something that we call 3D faxing. They'll have a design group in the United States and a manufacturing group in Asia, and in minutes they can actually transmit the data electronically and have a physical prototype in the hands of their manufacturing people in Asia. That can then be redesigned and retransmitted back to the design group in the United States. There is no other technology that can do that.
Z Corporation has 3 different products targeted towards different needs that we see in the marketplace. The first is the standard Z Printer 310. It offers a great combination of speed, reliability, low cost of operation, with great performance. It offers 300 dpi in terms of print resolution and is a monochrome offering that delivers great parts at high speed and low cost. For the customers that want to take a step up in performance, they'll go to the Spectrum Z510 that offers what we call HD 3DP, or high definition three-dimensional printing. And that's a combination of both printing at higher resolution with 600 dpi and also printing in full color. It also offers a larger build volume for those that are working with larger parts or want to be able to make more parts in a single run. For the customers with very large part needs, we offer the Z810 large format 3D printer. That's our largest build volume available and really is optimized around performance for high speed and low cost for very, very large parts. It has a large build envelope that measures 400 by 500 by 600 millimeters. Even though Z Corporation offers 3 different printers targeted at different needs in the market, they all operate in basically the same way.
The focus is to make it so easy that anybody can do it.
New customers will be making parts on their first day. The operator begins with their CAD data file in either an STL or VRML file format, and they import it into our ZPrint software. They can scale the part, they can rotate it, they can make multiple copies, and once they're ready, they hit 3D print and send the job to the printer. Our software actually slices up the data into thousands of thin layers. Each layer is created by spreading a very thin layer of a powder and then using an inkjet printhead to actually jet a glue or a binder down into the powder. At the end of building all of these layers, the operator will vacuum away the loose powder, lift out the part, blow off any remaining powder, and then they'll be ready to go.
Our technology can make parts of absolutely any complexity.
So we can build parts with interlocking mechanisms,
You can have a ball bearing,
thin-walled parts, thick-walled parts.
you can have a skull which has many fragmented parts.
We can print essentially whatever geometry you can generate in your CAD system.
We use the 3D printer to design 3D printers. Once someone tries it, you just can't do design without it. I mean, I can't imagine now how we would go through so many different designs and try so many different things so quickly without having the 3D printer. In the near future, 3D printing will be almost as convenient as 2D printing and will be as commonplace. To have a 3D CAD and not have a 3D printer will seem ridiculous. Our technology is fundamentally fast enough to do that and convenient enough to do that and cheap enough to do that. And so I see that in the future, and I think that will clearly happen, and I think we will be the company in the forefront of doing that.